Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? I hope it is amazing. Today we are here for Learn and Play, of course exploring the world of STEM for ages 3 to 6, but honestly any age works really well. We have going to explore the world of science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics, but some of these work for a little bit of all of them. But of course, with it being December, some of them are holiday themed, and I hope you guys enjoy them. So our first one is world we're going to go visit is going to be science. And what we're going to do is we are going to build a snowflake. Now this snowflake is not only science, but it could also work for math as well. What we're going to do is we are going to get some paper. So I need some light blue paper. And then the Q-tips. You need one for you too. You need a paper too. So, when you're doing this one, how it can work for science is you could talk to your children and start the conversation of how snowflakes work, where they come from, how each of them look different from one another, and the way it can also work with math as well is that we're working on symmetry and patterns with snowflakes, because a snowflake all generally tends to have the same pattern with one another. So you can work and explain to what patterns are, you can create your own pattern, but you want to lay down the base of the snowflake with the Q-tips, and then from there you can just decorate it to look however you would like. So we're going to lay them out. You can start laying them down however you want your snowflake to look. And the good thing about these Q-tips is that they're quick, easy. All you need is glue to hold them down. We're going to use some glue sticks to hold ours. I really like this glue because it's purple, so then it goes clear when it's dry. But you're going to use the Q-tips to lay them down to make the pattern, and then from there you can infill it however you would like your snowflake to look. And with this and your children's imagination, of course, no snowflake is going to look the same, and they're all going to be equally as gorgeous because they're all going to be so unique. You don't have to keep your Q-tips in long pieces either. You can always just break them to get the sizes that you want for your snowflake as well. So like I'm going to break the tops of mine so that way I can have little points for my snowflake. And then I'm going to try to create that pattern throughout certain areas. And then we'll see what we get. Or hopefully it ends up looking like a snowflake. Who knows? It might not even look like a snowflake. So we're going to put that in there because I need to break it down properly. So then we'll have that. Mine aren't really that pointed as I thought they would be.
Mine is not even.
So, if you have a bigger piece of paper, you could always make a bigger snowflake, or a smaller one, depending on what you want. And if you want to make it easier for your little ones, you could always just break this Q-tips in half from the very beginning, so that way you know for a fact that it's going to fit inside of this paper. I was kind of skeptical about this at first, but it looks like it might work out.
It's pretty fun.
And Q-tips, parents, are easy to manipulate. And so you won't have too hard of a time trying to break them off and make them work for the little ones. And the good thing is that Q-tips are very inexpensive. All something that you should hopefully have at home. And if you do want to have to end up going out and buying them, they won't cost you an arm and a leg for you to be able to make this either. And it works as a super cute gift or a good keepsake for the holidays, because keepsakes for the holidays are the best. So then when you have them glued on there, you'll have like a little pattern, and then from there you're able to just and fill it with colors, fill it in with sequins, buttons, whatever you have, glitter laying around the house. And just throw them on in there and start decorating your snowflake to look however you would like it to look. So I'm gonna get some sequins, lay them down flat in there, and then however they stay, they shall stay. And then I'll do them small. Then if you have gems, you can really fill them in with gems and they look super pretty. Fill it in there. Or if you have pom-poms, like we have pom-poms. These are super cute. I'm gonna put one right dab in the middle, and that's gonna be my snowflake. Or you can do it like Bird's over here and how hers is gonna be rounded. Mine has more so points than anything else. Oh, but we have more pom-poms, so I could even do more pom-poms on my little edge. The fun thing about this is that it leaves room for so much creativity, and the possibilities are endless. It can just stop whenever your kid is ready to call it finished. And there's my little snowflake, which is super cute. But yes, so for this one for science, it is really great conversation starter to talk about how snowflakes work, where they come from, how no two snowflakes are alike, they're all one of a kind, and you help work on patterns and symmetry with your children as well. So we have that for that one. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move on to technology, and this one also has math. Math is going to be a common theme on all of these ones today. So the reason why it's going to have technology is because it's going to have the glue, and you're going to be using scissors to cut out a little gingerbread man, and the technology is going to be your scissors and how to cut that out. But we have ours already pre-cut, a little gingerbread people. Makes really another cute keepsake. I tried to make these double up for a bunch of stuff so you can have little keepsakes afterwards. But we'll have that. So there's that one right there. You can go ahead and move that one off to the side. We'll finish that one in a little bit, okay? So we have our little gingerbread people. And from these ones, you're just going to want to decorate it and cover it with shapes and colors this time. So this one is really going to work also on recognizing colors with your children. So the gumdrops, our gumdrops will be pom-poms, will be circles. So you can ask them what shape is a pom-pom. You ask them what shape is this, and they can tell you, oh, it's a circle. All right, what color? And they can be like, oh, it's red, blue, green. And then from there, if you have a whole bunch of shapes cut up, you can start gluing them onto the gingerbread man. So like we have a triangle, we have a circle, our shapes are a heart, stars, another heart, there's some more circles, and stuff like that. And you'll just fill it in your little gingerbread man and give it eyeballs. So you can go ahead and glue those shapes on there. So while she's doing that, I'm actually going to get us ready for our next one. So,
Surprisingly, this glue dries really fast.
oh yeah, it does. So then they could fill that in, make a cute little gingerbread man. On all of the stuff that they're creating, you can go ahead and put the date and of course their age on the back to be like, oh, they were so and so years old when they made this cute little craft while they were exploring the world of STEAM. Because why not? Let me see if I have a grand one. So our next one, while Bird is working on that one, is we are going to be making pipe cleaner shapes. So ours are going to be themed around December, which is candy canes and Christmas trees. If you have pipe cleaners at home, they could be any type of color, but we want to make our Christmas tree the color green. So then you'll just bend it to the shape that it needs to be. And then you can make a little hook at top so that way it can hook onto a tree if you guys want to put this up on a tree. So
a tree on a tree.
A tree on a tree. So it doesn't look like it right now, but whenever you put beads on it, it's going to be the shape of a Christmas tree. Or you can have a pipe cleaner shaped like a candy cane. So there's a candy cane, and then there is the little tree There we go. A little tree, and then you'll put beads on there while she's working on that. So we'll have those off to the sides. The gingerbread pattern is really, really easy to find. It's something that you can just look up online, or if you're really good at drawing, you can just trace it out at home and then let your little ones cut it out and see what kind of shape you end up with, because kids cutting out shapes are always the best because you never know what you're going to end up with. So
it's gonna have the heart as a mouth.
a heart as a mouth. All right. Well then,
And
you
this
wanna
is
go
his
ahead.
real heart.
That's his real heart on his arm.
So I tried to get it right here.
Oh,
but
All right, can you hand me the beads? So we'll put that off to the side. We'll work on to the next one here. So then if you have some pony beads at home, you can decorate these however you want. Yours is going to be the candy cane. I'm going to work on a Christmas tree. So this one is really good on working on your children's finger dexterity, because then they have to work on their pincher fingers, and then they also have to work on threading the bead through the pipe cleaner. So you can go ahead and make whatever kind of candy cane pattern you want. And then another common theme is patterns and working on that. And you can also do counting with these as well, and ask your child while they're doing it how many beads have they put on so far, how many beads are on it at the very end, and do it that way. All of these will be such great, wonderful conversation starters, because you really want to try to engage them while they're working on their projects. But not only engage them, you can help introduce them to bigger words, which will help grow their vocabulary, which is very important whenever they're little. So mine's gonna have some green in it, but I'm gonna try to throw some different color beads in there. Every couple of green beads to make it look like some ornaments. This pipe cleaner also looks like the Grinch. Just saying. So you'll fill it in, and not only is that, but this is a really good activity to help pass the time, because your children are going to be so focused on trying to fill it up that they're not going to realize that it's going to take some patience.
Mine is gonna be a rainbow candy cane.
It's going to be a rainbow candy cane?
Yeah.
Nice. So you'll fill it on up. And you don't have to shape these beforehand. You can just give your kids the regular pipe cleaner, have them thread it, and a tip or another way of you can do it with them is you can draw the pattern on a piece of paper, and then once your child's done stringing their beads onto the pipe cleaner, they could then lay that string of pipe cleaner onto the shape, and then they have to bend it themselves to match the shape that has been drawn. And then they could do it themselves, and that would really help with their brain to kind of thinking on how can they make this pipe cleaner malleable to turn into the shape that they need it to be. Actually, I think we did. Oh, sorry, get out. So then mine's all strung up, so now I'm just gonna fold it to make it look down to the pattern of a tree. So this can work with engineering because you're working on building. You're working on building the shapes, you're working on building the patterns, and you're working on building it to look just like a tree or a candy. I guess I wasn't done with beads. It looks like I need more. It's a really pretty rainbow.
Thank you. And I think I might have to do a half rainbow for the end. Yeah, that's what I have so far. Oh, that's cute.
So then, or you can leave it like that. So we can actually fold this down some. And then your candy cane will just be smaller. Oops. Probably should fold it down some so we can close that out.
That's what I was trying to figure out this one too.
So you want to make sure you leave some room on the top and the bottom of your pipe cleaner so that way you can fold it into each other, and then you can close out the pipe cleaner so your beads just don't fall off. But you'll have a candy cane, super cute, And then you have a Christmas tree right there filled with beads. So we'll have that. Next, we are going to go ahead and venture on to art, which it feels like we might have been doing art this whole entire time. But, I mean, art isn't everything. But this type of art is we're going to be making a musical instrument. So what we're going to do is, hand me those.
These?
No, the pinks. Oh. What we're going to do is you're going to get a popsicle stick if you have popsicle laying around. If they're already colored, you can use colored ones. If you want to dye them with food coloring, you can dye them with food coloring as well. Just make sure they're dried out before you start doing that. Or you can just paint your glue stick so that way your child has the option of what colors they want for their popsicle and their instrument. So this one's going to be really cute because it's going to be using bells like jingle bells. And this will be perfect for you to sing the song Jingle Bells with them. And once they make their instrument and you go jingle bells, and then they could jingle their bells with this really cute instrument that they have made. But what you're going to want to do is if you have a plain stick, you're going to want to color in your stick first. After you colored in your stick, you're going to then need some pipe cleaners again. So there's a stick for you. Go ahead and grab one. We're going to color it on there.
Can you make it 2 colors?
You can. Let's make it one for right now, okay.
Okay.
You can make it 2 colors. You can make it candy, look like a candy cane. You can make it all solid. It's all going to be up to your kid and how they feel like they want their musical instrument to look. But we're only going to want to do one side for right now. And then once that one side dries, then you can go ahead and work on doing the other side. That way there's more than enough time so that when you flip it over, your hands aren't going to get all colored in paint. But I'm going to make 2 because you can't have a pair and then not have a matching one. So then when you have those, once they have dried, you will then take a pipe cleaner, any color you would like, and you're going to want to wrap it around the stick. So you want to wrap it around the stick at first, and then you're going to want to twist it so that way it could get stuck on there and it won't go nowhere. And you can wrap it again. Now it's going to stay there. So then from there, what you're going to want to do is load your pipe cleaner up with bells. This would be a perfect one. I would say just do 5, and you can count with your kids. Okay, we need 5. You can count them out beforehand. You can count them out while they're on there. And if you do 5 on each of the ones that you've made, you now have a fun and noisy toy that can help count to 5 for you and your kids. So once they thread it on there, these bells, if you happen to have them, they have a really good opening up top, so it makes it really easy for the pipe cleaner to go through there. And then once that's on there, you could just wrap it around, and you wrap it, and you wrap it, and you now have a musical instrument. And then you could sing songs together. It could be just Jingle Bells, or it could be any other songs that you know, or any other songs you know that might have the word bells in them, because then you could work around and do letter recognition with your kids, or word recognition, and every time they hear the word bell, it gives them the chance to shake the bell, or if you do other keywords, every time they hear that word, they could shake it as well.
I think I did it.
What you do? Does it shake? Shake it. Oh, it shakes.
It's quite fun.
So then you'll have a pair of instruments, and what's perfect to have than the sound of bells. And you could be like, oh, Santa's sleigh, this is how the reindeer sound whenever they're coming to visit. And you are all set with your musical instruments that jingle and make such the cutest of sounds. So we have one last one to visit, and this one's going to be math again, but this one's really going to be math, but this one's going to be a really cute keepsake as well. And the reason why this one is math is because we're actually really going to focus on patterns with this one. So we're going to want to try to build a pattern on here, or you can set up the challenge of I want you to only put 10, 20, if you want to work with bigger numbers on there for your children to use. But these are going to be letter ornaments. Mine's going to be a D, and then we're going to have birds over here for her name. That's going to be a J right there. These are made out of cardboard, and there's a little hole up top so that after they're done being decorated, they can be hung on the Christmas tree as cute little keepsake ornaments, because you know we need those keepsakes. They are just adorable. But if you have paint at home, we have these little cute tempera paint glue sticks. These are amazing. They dry super fast. They hardly ever smudge, and they go on so vibrantly. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna color these in, and after you're done coloring them in, or you can leave them looking like that of the brown, color them in, and then from there you will decorate it. So you're gonna color in your letters, and they don't really mix all that much unless you really try to get them to mix. They come in all different colors, which I really love about these. They have glitter ones, they have metallic ones, they have such bright ones. And they're shaped just like glue sticks, so they're really easy for the kids to handle.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're brand new. So you're gonna color that in. I'm gonna try to make mine look like a colorful candy cane.
I'm just having a rainbow day, so I'm just doing rainbow. Rainbow for
Rainbow, that one
everything.
too. Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's the same. I thought this was
Is there
orange.
blue in the colored candy canes?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, there is, because we got some candy canes, and remember they were blue too?
Yeah, we did. I'll do a thin stripe with blue. So then we'll fill that on in right in there. All this stuff should be hopefully things that you have laying around at home, so that way you guys can explore the world of STEM with us. If you do end up trying this at home, let us know. You could always share pictures with us via social media, so that way we could take a look at them and be like, oh hey, look, we tried it, and get a chance for it to be reshared on our social media as well, of families trying STEM experiments and activities at home, which we just absolutely love. And don't forget that if you're watching us on YouTube, to like this video, but also subscribe, so that way you, and hit the notification button, that way you can be notified every time we upload. Oh, this is a different rhythm than I used. Upload a brand new video, which new ones go up all the time. Try to use a different one. New ones go up all the time. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you like and follow us there, so that way you can see all the fun and exciting programs we have going on all the time. And as always, be sure to pick up our monthly newsletter and calendar for a rundown of everything that we have going on here at the library while we're all at home. I dropped the lid. Oh, that's way over there. But see, I colored in mine. Looks really cute. So you can color it in, and then you can put pom-pom, sequins, and beads on it if you would like, but I kind of like mine just colored. So I might just leave mine.
I like mine rainbow.
You like yours rainbow?
Yeah.
Might leave mine like that, and if you have pipe cleaners laying around at home, you could just fold that in half, and you will be set.
This one's puffy.
It is puffy. For a fun and cute experiment, and also activity and project to hang in your tree. It'd be really cute if you ended up doing the whole alphabet and turn your Christmas tree into an alphabet tree. That'd actually be really cute.
We might do that.
That sounds adorable. But that is that for now. And I do hope that you guys enjoyed watching. If you did, make sure you let us know. Or if there's any activities that you would try at home, let us know. We will always try to. Oh, that's so smart. I could do that with my leftover. I love it. Let us know. And we hope that you guys enjoyed. And we will see you guys next time. Bye.